What up, farm? So today we're out here at Onan and it's an exciting day because we brought a TePari Sheep Handler, and we built a trailer for it, and today's going to be our first day using it. So right now we're just setting it up, or trying to get it in the right spot to set it up. Keep coming. So we've got it in its right spot. Pretty much exactly where the crutching trailer set up. And we should nearly be right to go. Alright, so I hooked up the power cable now onto the battery. It runs off a 12-volt battery. We've got the weighing screen up here, the brains. Now I've just got to hook all of these controls into the monitor. Here we go, got them all hooked up. Screen's got power to it. Yep, that's going. Now we should have air pressure at the crate. So the compressor is on and we should have some pressure to the crate here. So we'll test out our drafters. Oh no, our power switch is off. Power on, lights on. There we go. There we go. Cool. She's all working, I think. Alright, so this machine is all set up and ready to rumble, or it's ready to go. And now we've just got to go and get the sheep in, and then we can get started. We got him! So the first one ran in and we caught it. Look at that, how cool is that? Alright, now we've got to needle him and drench him. So you can see here on the screen, it's recording the weight and it's catching them as they come in. Yeah, it's really good. I really like it so far. So we're almost to the end of our last mob, of our first mob, I should say. Oh. I thought we were to the end, but there's some more in this pen. I better stop slacking off and go and get them. What I was saying was it's working quite well, this TePari Sheep Handler. It's not any faster than doing them down the race, we don't think. Yeah, here, Trevor. But what we can say, so what I was saying before my camera went flat was that it's not any faster than doing drenching and needling the sheep down the race, but it is a lot easier. There's no walking through the sheep, they're not like pushing away from you just because they're clamped right in front of you. So from a safety view, it's a massive improvement, huge improvement. So yeah, we're really happy with it. It's a great machine, it's really solid, and yeah, we'll give it a real test over the next couple of days. We've got 800 big U's to do, so yeah, we'll see how we go. So it's the next day, we're back out here at Onan. We've just got the next mob of sheep into the yards, and we're about to start drenching and needling. So we've got some done, still going, got a few more left. Let's do a bit of a test to see how many we can do in a certain amount of time. We'll say 15 minutes. We're starting at 142. I don't know if you can see that. There's 142 there in 15 minutes. And we'll see how we go. The clock's going. So, we finished our 15 minutes with some dramas. I ran out of drench, that took up a little bit of time, and so we were trying to stop the sheep from coming through. When we should have shut the gate back there, we were trying to get this air operated gate to stay shut, which we couldn't figure out, so a few got through, so they'll just have to go without, unfortunately. But yes, in the time that we were working, which was 15 minutes in total, probably worked out to be 13 or 14 minutes, we made it up to 175. Oh, you probably cannot see that at all. Anyway, so that would be, let me just get my trusty calculator out. So 175 take away 142, so we did 33 in 15 minutes, so that's pretty good going, and we weren't trying to break any speed records or anything. We were just cruising along, so yeah, pretty happy with that. That's pretty good going. Alright, so to clear up some things about the TePari, it is a second-hand machine. We bought it directly from TePari, that I believe they traded it in on someone else was buying a new machine. So it's second hand. And another thing is, you don't really need this machine to be a farmer. Don't feel like you have to buy it or anything, but if you can afford it or if you can justify it, it's fantastic. It makes this job a lot easier. It's a lot safer. You don't have to be in the race handling the animals, and also the technology aspect comes into it. With the scales on it, we're able to get a good picture, a good average weight of, or knowledge of the average weight of all of our sheep. So yeah, we're not using that at the moment. I think in the future we will probably start to make decisions based on different weights of the sheep at different times of the year. So yeah, that's a brief overview of it, or just to clear up some things. And yeah, what are your first thoughts on it, Dad? First impressions?
Fantastic machine. We should have had one 20 years ago.
So yeah, it's real easy for us to justify buying new cropping machinery because it's really fun and really exciting. But sheep handling equipment and stuff like that, it's quite often gets overlooked. So yeah, it's quite exciting to have some good sheep handling equipment, and yeah, we're really seeing the benefit of it to our business and how it can really benefit us. There we go, the air compressor started. We've just had some morning tea. We're about to get back into it. This machine, it runs off of air power. All of the moving parts are powered by air, and that's why we need the air compressor. So this is your control panel here. It's pretty simple really. Power, the eyes, which is these things, which makes it catch, auto release, draft, spare switch, and if you're manually catching or manually releasing, and then your pressure. And that's it. So this machine does have the capabilities to be fully automatic, so it will catch it, the sheep will come in, it'll catch it, it'll weigh it on the screen, and then once it's got its weight, it'll let it go and draft it to the appropriate place. But because we're drenching and needling, we don't need that at the moment. But when we get to weighing some lambs, that will be very, very handy and very time efficient. There we go, the last one's out, and this says, I'm not sure if you can see that at all, but it says 419 ewes that we did, average of 82 kilos. So we've just done some calculations, you can see there, that 162 is how many we got in an hour. So yeah, that's pretty good going. I reckon 150 is probably par for course, probably about what we would normally get. So pretty happy with that, don't you reckon?
Yep.
Yep.
Very good.
And we didn't have to be in the race with the sheep. Neither of us have got an injury, and the sheep are only in the cradle for a short second and then they're out again. So I think it's a win-win for everyone. Right, so we let them out. They'll just wander along the small laneway into the next paddock. They'll have a bit of a drink and a bit of a chew on whatever feed is there. And after we have some lunch, we'll take them back to their paddock. I think it's an emu nest. So we're just taking these sheep back down to their paddock, and they'll be going into the hill paddock. So we're taking the sheep back. Yeah, a little bit of a misunderstanding. They're going to the sandy paddock and not the hill paddock. Here we go, got them back in their paddock. Now we're gonna go and clean the trough out, I think. So Dad has already cleaned the trough out and put the mineral tray down, and he's fixed the fence where the sheep got out of. So he's done very well. Alright, so it's the next day. We've just finished doing another 202, taking them back to their paddock, and right now we are packing it all up to take it home. So now just gonna take the all the cords off and the monitor off. There we go, all disassembled. Dad's just put the pull back on. He's putting the clip underneath. We've just got to unhook the panels, put this side wheel on, and we'll be good to go. Now we'll put the wheels down at the same time. There we go, got him locked in. She's all off the ground. Now we've just got to hook it on, and we'll be right to go. Yep. Yeah, we're all hooked on. Perfect, there we go. So we've pulled up here at the firefighter, and we're just going to give it a wash out. Just all this dirt and poo, that's just to look after it, and also as a bit of a biohazard thing, just so that no diseases from these sheep are going back home, or less diseases are. So that's the reason why. It's all washed out, fair bit cleaner than it was before, so that'll be good. I think we're right to go home now. There we go, that's the end of another video. We just want to say thanks to Almanzo and all the boys at TePari. It's a good quality product, and we're really happy with it. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.